Hello, good day. How are you today? You're good, right? Okay. Are you ready for today's lesson? You are? That is good. Today, in basic science, we are going to be looking at soil. Okay? Our topic for today in basic science is on soil. Are you ready for the lesson? You are right. That's good. So first, we're going to be looking at the meaning of soil. Soil is the top layer of the Earth's surface, and it's where plants grow. It's made up of tiny pieces of rocks, minerals, and decayed plants and animals. Okay? Soil is the top layer of the Earth's surface where plants grow. It's a mixture of tiny pieces of rocks, minerals, and decayed plants and animals. Soil is like the Earth's skin, and it provides a home and food for plants and animals. It's essential for growing the food we eat and making our planet beautiful. Okay? We now know the meaning of soil, right? Soil is the top layer of the Earth's surface, and it's where plants grow. It's made up of tiny pieces of rocks, minerals, and decayed plants and animals. So now we are going to be looking at the types of soil. There are different types of soil. Some common ones are sandy soil, feels gritty, and doesn't hold water well. Sandy soil feels gritty, like beach sand. It doesn't hold water very well, so it's not the best for plants. Water quickly goes through and plants may get thirsty. Okay? Do we understand that? The sandy soil feels gritty, just like the sand on the beach. It's made up of large grains. Because the grains have lots of space between them, water can quickly pass through this soil. This can be good for some plants that don't need much water. However, sandy soil doesn't have many nutrients, so it's not the best for growing most plants. Okay? Another type of soil we have, the clay soil. Clay soil feels smooth and sticky, and it holds water. So the clay soil feels smooth and sticky, almost like molding clay. It holds water very well, which is good for plants, but it can become too wet and make it hard for plants to breathe. Okay? Do you understand that? Clay soil is very smooth and sticky when wet, like molding clay. It's made up of tiny particles. Because the particles are close together, water has a hard time moving through it. This means clay soil holds water very well, which can be good for plants that like lots of water, such as rice. But it can also become too wet, making it difficult for some plants to grow. So it can be good for some plants and it can be bad for some plants. Okay? Do we understand that? We do, right? Good. The next type of soil we have loamy soil. This is a mix of sand, slate, and clay. And it's great for plants because it holds water but also lets air through. So the loamy soil is like a mix of sand, slate, and clay. It's the best kind of soil for plants. It feels just right, not too gritty or too sticky. It can hold water for plants but also allows air to go through, which plants need to grow. Do we understand that? The loamy soil is like a perfect mix. It has a bit of everything: sand, sleet, and clay. It can hold water for plants, but it also lets air and roots move through easily. That's why gardeners and farmers love loamy soil. It's the best for growing a wide variety of plants. So each type of soil has its own unique characteristics. They are suited for different kinds of plants and purposes. So the soil you have in your garden or farm can affect what you can grow there. Okay? So these are the common types of soil we have: sandy soil, clay soil, and loamy soil. And each of these soils is suited for different kinds of plants and purposes. Do we understand that? Good. Now let's look at the importance of soil. Importance of soil. First, we are going to be looking at the importance of soil to plants and then to animals, okay? So, importance of soil to plants. Soil is like a home for plants. It provides them with nutrients. Plants get their food from the soil. Soil is full of tiny bits of food that plants need. Just like you need to eat your meals to grow, plants get their food from the soil. Okay? Support. Soil helps plants stand up and grow tall. Have you seen a plant growing in the ground? Soil is like a strong and comfort bed for them. It helps them stand up and grow tall. Water. Soil holds water that plants need to drink. Just like you need a drink when you're thirsty, plants need water. So soil holds water, and then when plants are thirsty, they can drink from it. So soil is important to plants for nutrients, support, and water. Okay? We understand that, right? Good. Now, how is soil important to animals? Soil is important to animals too, because it's where they find their food and shelter. Some animals live in the soil, like earthworms and insects. Others, like birds, find their food in the soil. So soil is important to animals for food. Some animals find their food in the soil. For example, earthworms and insects live in the soil and eat decayed leaves and other tiny plants. Shelter. Soil is like a home for many animals. Some animals dig holes in the soil to live in, like rabbits. It keeps them safe from bad weather and predators. So soil also serves as protection for animals. Insects hide in soil to escape from birds and other creatures that might want to eat them. So soil is not just important for plants, but also for animals. It's a house and a shield for them, helping them survive in the wild, okay? So we now know the importance of soil to plants and animals, right? Good. So we understood today's lesson on soil. We talked about the meaning of soil, right? And we said soil is the top layer of the earth's surface where plants grow. It's like the skin of the earth, and it provides home and food for plants and animals, right? Good. And we talked about the types of soil. We said the sandy soil, clay soil, and loamy soil. And we also looked at the importance of soil to both plants and animals. Did we? We did. So we understood today's lesson on soil, right? Good. So next we are going to be looking at our assignment. I'm sure we are going to be able to do our assignments, right? Because it's easy and we learned about them today. Did we? Yes, we did. Good.